4, 3, 2, 1. Thunderbirds are go.
Thunderbirds are go, and I am the fearless, brave agent of Thank you very much. Thank you, and a very good evening, and welcome to Time of Your Life. And as usual, I'm going to be transporting you back in time to relive a very special memory for a very special guest. In fact, tonight there are two guests. I'm going to be taking you back to 1965. It was a very special time for all fans of Thunderbirds, of course. Gerry Anderson's program that topped the ratings and inspired all sorts of loonies to dress up and do all sorts of peculiar things. Good evening. That's so you can talk, not for me.
Good evening.
Who are you?
I'm Scarlett Tracy.
Yes. Who are you?
I'm Schaefer, the chauffeur.
Yes, fine. You're known as Fandersons, is that right?
Yes, that's a fair comment.
Yeah, I think I'll try further along the line. I'll come back to you, Scarlett. Don't answer back. But you go to conventions and things?
That's right, yeah.
Yeah, and you have big meetings and get together and... Oh, who are you?
I'm Atlanta Shore.
Of course you are, of course you are. Now, you can't talk, can you, because you're Marina? Oh, hello, are you?
Hello, I'm Glanville from Thunderbirds.
Are you?
And watch it or you'll get no apple pie.
Oh, and you go to all these conventions
Yes,
and
I
things?
do, yes.
And what sort of things do you get up to? You watch old programmes?
We watch old programmes, we go to conventions, we work for charity, we like Gerry Anderson, want to keep his programmes alive.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Why exactly are you involved as Fandersons rather than, say, as Trekkies for Star
I'm
Trek?
a trekker also, sir.
Oh, are you?
Not a Trekkie, please.
Trekker?
Yes.
Ah, so you like Star Trek as well as
I do.
Anderson things. Does everybody like the Star Trek? So
Yes.
you could be Trekkies as well. Trekkers. I can't get it right. No. It was quite a series, and it was a series that, of course, was all about peace. It was all about tranquility, as we will see in this clip from Thunderbirds.
We're closing in on him.
Good, Parker. Wait till we get to a clear stretch of road. We don't want to create a scene.
Very good, milady.
Go ahead, Parker.
Yes, milady.
Gerry Anderson, that's all a bit violent, isn't it?
Just imagine what it would have been like if it was a real thing.
Indeed.
And only puppets.
You created Thunderbirds, you created beautiful motor cars like this. I know you didn't build it, but it was your idea. Can you talk us round this fabulous Rolls Royce?
Yes, first of all, I think at today's prices this would probably cost about £20,000 to build, believe it or not. Now, you see that Parker would sit in the central position, and Penelope would sit immediately behind him, and the reason for that is that the wires controlling the puppets would come up out of this centre section where there's no perspex.
Yes.
The design was Rolls-Royce approved.
Really?
Yes.
They didn't mind you using a Rolls-Royce radio?
Oh, no, we submitted proper designs to them and they approved it.
That was a compliment, wasn't it?
It was indeed.
And of course, to the puppets themselves, and your, what would you describe, chief puppeteer, Christine?
Chief puppeteer, Christine, who's been with us over the years.
Can you tell us a little bit about these most marvellous figures?
Well, they're made of fiberglass. Their eyes are operated by strings, and each of the joints in the figure are, where you would have your own joint,
yes,
so that you get a natural or as near natural movement as you possibly can with them.
And in fact, they were quite sophisticated, weren't they, Gerry? You had quite an interesting way of managing to make the mouth work.
Yes, they used to speak automatically. We would pre-record the voices of the particular puppets and then play them back on the floor. And inside the head there was an electromagnet which literally used to make them speak in sync with their dialogue automatically.
Mm-hmm. Can we have a look inside Parker's head?
Yes, I think so. I'll turn him around for the camera.
If you're squeamish, could you now look away?
Yes. Here we go. And there inside the head you can see the electromagnet.
Hey, what you do with the back of my head? You tried to pick my breads. Those breads are worth a fortune. I nicked them.
Ladies and gentlemen, the voice of Parker, David Graham. Good evening. Welcome. One of the most distinctive characters, of course, in Thunderbirds.
Yeah.
Where did you get the idea from?
Well, when the series was being planned, Gerry took me to a restaurant for lunch in Cookham, right near the studio, and there was an old retainer-type waiter there who Gerry told me used to work for the royal household, and I think it was the Duke of Windsor. And we got him going, and he said, well, what was he like? He said, oh, he was a lovely bloke, you know. He was a real gent, you know. It don't make it look like that anymore. Would you like to see the weigh list? Well, I looked at Gerry and he said,
this is how it came about.
and that's really how it started, Parker.
Yeah.
So
Happy
we went
days
on-
for you?
Very, yes, very happy days.
Great. Will we ever see these characters again?
Well, it's funny you should say that, but we are at the moment in the early stages of pre-production on a new series of Thunderbirds, which I hope will be on the air next year.
Great.
No deal has yet been done with a TV company, so it could even be here on BBC.
Well, my price has gone up, you know.
I believe you.
Yes, it's gone up very
I'll
high.
be your agent.
Yes, thank
One
you.
last word. What do you feel about these enthusiasts behind us?
Well, I mean, you know, I can only be grateful that they follow me around and support me. I'm always a little nervous doing this sort of thing, and it's just great for me to have them there, sort of like cheerleaders.
And it doesn't worry you, great fans of Star Trek as well?
Yes, it does.
It does.
I shall sort that out after the
In
program.
which case, beam them up, Scotty!